Hey, good evening. Today we're going to be looking at some common errors which are made by students regarding countable and uncountable nouns. So let's take a look at our first sentence. It says, it has a lot of useful informations. It has a lot of useful informations. Can you spot the problem? Well, the use of the quantifier a lot of could give the impression that we're dealing with the plural. So we might think, well, informations is okay. It's quantify a lot of, plural form of the noun, no problem. But not quite. The issue is that informations is an uncountable noun, or rather information is an uncountable noun. And so, as is the case with the vast majority of uncountable nouns, it is not used with an S at the end. And as a consequence, informations is a mistake. What would we replace it with? Information. Therefore, making the solution to our problem, it has a lot of useful information. All right, so let's take a look at our next sentence now. He has job. So what's the problem here? Well, the issue is that job is a countable noun. Job is a countable noun. Therefore, we must apply an article. So those, in English, that could be the definite article the. So we could say has the job if we were talking about one specific job. Or we could perhaps say he has a job if we're talking in general terms, not being specific about any particular one job. This is presuming, of course, that we're using the singular form of the noun. You could say he has jobs, and in that sense, an article wouldn't be needed. But if we're using the countable noun, job, here in the singular, it is required to use an article, whether that be the or a. Of course, the situation would allow you to make your decision regarding which one you would choose. Okay, and then our last example, I have many homeworks. Well, there's two problems here. The first problem is that homeworks is an uncountable noun. So if you remember, it's the same principle as informations. Given that homework is an uncountable noun, we will remove that S to form homework. But there's another problem. What could that be? Well, the next problem, as was shown in our earlier video on quantifiers, is that the quantifier many is incompatible with uncountable nouns. Many cannot be used with uncountable nouns. Well, so how can we solve that problem? Well, there's other quantifiers rather, which can be used with uncountable nouns. We could, for example, say, I have much homework, because much can be used with uncountable nouns, but it would seem somewhat unnatural in this situation. It's unlikely that an English native speaker would use that quantifier here. Given that then, the best choice would be, I have a lot of. I have a lot of homework. I have a lot of homework. Because the quantifier a lot of can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns, meaning there's no problem using it here. Okay, I hope that's a bit clearer for you now. Thank you.